Hello, hello, hello. Dirty trucking, dirty trucking. As you can see, the look on my face is of disgust. I'm tired of this company. And I'm ready to leave. You know the other reason why I ain't got no money? Because these motherfuckers been stealing it from me. Now, how do you charge my card $308 and then turn around, make it look like you didn't charge the $308 and then take $520 damn dollars? This is the exact same shit they did before. When I disputed it, they claimed that the bank had gave it back, and that's why they put me on that do not rent list, because I had disputed the charge. And I don't understand a bank that's fucking letting this company charge one amount to my debit card and then turn around and go back in their account and charge another amount and make it look like you didn't charge the first amount. You supposed to record every goddamn transaction on my debit card. I authorized $308. I don't want to hear that shit from the fucking bank. Them motherfucking lies they be telling me. Well, you must have authorized it somehow. I didn't authorize shit. I stood in front of that woman that gave me this motherfucking car, who told me she was charging the card $308. Then she gonna hand me that other one that had $520 on there. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, what is this? She ain't said nothing about it. If you gonna charge me $520, why the fuck didn't you charge me that when I was in your fucking location? You didn't charge me that when I was in your location. You charged me $308, and then you waited 4 days motherfucking later to post some $520 to my account. How do you go in the bank and charge me $308? I see it on my statement. All of a sudden, it disappeared. The bank telling me the bullshit about this, the story they'll tell you. The merchant didn't finalize the transaction, so it fell off. So, motherfucker, if it fell off, 308 should be showing posted back in my goddamn account. But that's not the case here with Huntington Bank. That's not what's going on here. And it didn't happen when I had it with my Chase Bank card either. They don't never show the transaction posted back to the account. If they charge my card $308 for this rental car, and then they don't finalize the transaction, and it falls off, they don't show the 308 reversed back into my account. That's the problem. It just falls off and disappears like they ain't never took it. But they claiming it's on hold somewhere, invisible. And then all of a sudden, when they finalize the charge like they did today, now it's $520. That ain't what I authorized you to do on my debit card. And you're supposed to notify me if you're going to take any more additional money. You don't hand me no slip with $520 on it and mumble up under your breath. You don't explain what this shit is. Then you sit there at your fucking desk and tell me I'm going to end up owing you some money. Why didn't you charge the $520 when I was in the location in Clinton Township? Huh, Hertz? Why didn't you fucking charge the $520 when I was there? Why did you just charge $308? And how come you can't never finalize your transaction? This is the only company I know that'll charge your fucking debit card and don't finalize the transaction so it'll fall off. That's the scam they running. This place is running a scam through their fucking Hertz rental car. Avis probably doing the same goddamn thing. They're running a scam. You sit up here and to get the scam operated, they getting additional money through that updating your form of payment. This is the only company I know that you as a customer or them as customer service can't go up on a computer and update your form of payment without canceling your contract. Making it look like you volunteered and turned the car in. You didn't turn the car in. They told me that's what I had to do to update my form of payment. That's the scam. That's where it come in. But why would I need to update my form of payment? Now, the first time I updated it, which caused my payment to change date to Tuesday, is because I had to order me a new debit card. Mine was getting a little raggedy. It was time for a new one. Didn't think they couldn't update the CVV code over the phone either with customer service. Told me they not allowed. Why you not allowed? You want to know why? It's because they're using that to charge you additional for a full day. They charged me $65 and some change per day while I was waiting on my new debit card, and they knew I was waiting on my new debit card because of the fraud activity, and the bank had suspended the card. They knew I was extending the card. They knew I was still in the contract. But that's how they getting the money out of you. And then somehow, this company got some magic shit going on, the way they charge you one thing, and then when you look at your account again, you don't see the one thing they charge you. You see a whole total different amount. Now, I got to scroll down my bank list and see if I see 308 on there, which I know I ain't. It's not going to be on there. It should have been a charge on there on the 11th for 308. I saw it when they charged it because when I got in the car, I seen that little slip for $520. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm thinking that she charged me $520 damn dollars. What is this? I'm thinking it was the total amount that they had for the car since I had the car. I'm like, what the fuck is this? She ain't explained nothing. She just mentioned it. She ain't saying shit about it. Just handed it to me. Then said, okay to put 308 on the card? Yes. That's what it costs. Charge the card. Then she handed me this shit with the $520 on it. I come out to the car, go on my bank. They ain't charged me $520. They charged me 308. If I was supposed to have been charged $520, why didn't you do it when I was there? You want to know why they didn't? Because I was going to ask her, why you charging me $520? Why is you billing me $65 a day and I'm just in here updating my form of payment? That's why they didn't do it. They've been getting additional money. If you divide my weekly rate by 7 days, it's not $65. It's $44 and some change. So that you subtract that $44 and some change from that $65 and some change, that's how much additional money they've been stealing off the drivers who just simply coming in there trying to update their form of payment. You should have no reason not to be able to go on your computer if a customer call you or even go in their location and update their form of payment without you canceling their original contract. When you cancel their original contract, now you're billing them more. Maybe $7 here, a couple dollars there. You end up billing them more. May go up, might go down. Mine went up the last time they did it. That's why they doing it. Why did you charge the $520 when I was in there? Huh? Why'd they wait till the 15th? The 15th would have been, what, Tuesday? Yesterday. That would have been the date that the other car, the Malibu, was due to be paid for. But that account is closed. And the last time this happened, they didn't give me no printout talking about I owed additional days. They just waited months and put me on a do not rent list, destroyed my credit. What they doing is they watching these videos. And everything I complain about they doing, they coming up with a new plan to keep their little theft shit going. You are stealing. And I can't work here. All my money's been stolen. You've been stealing my money. You've been making fraud charges to my account. You've been using this rental car service to take additional monies out of me. And you ain't been doing it the right motherfucking way. I'm tired of my fucking money being stolen. I'm tired of banking at a bank that seems to be involved with the motherfucking shit. All these motherfuckers are involved. The bank, Hertz, Uber, customer service. All of them is involved with this goddamn shit. I believe, this is how I believe the scam go. I believe the individuals that was contacting me through the Uber driver app either work for Hertz or work at a Hertz location. Possibly maybe been a rider in the car. I think you may be personnel at the Hertz rental location. Because the last time it happened, you had a little bit more information that's not disclosed on the driver app. It don't give you the first, my card number, my debit card number. It don't give you none of that. He repeated the first 4. This is how I think the scam going. One of your Hertz rental car locations calls my phone. No, you schedule a pickup somewhere. It's probably a random fucking address. It may be, you may be out there at the time, may not be. Could be just a random address. And then when I get close to the address or arrive at the address, somehow you got to get me in contact with you. I got to contact you through the app. They either calling me or they send a message for me to call them. But that whole part of that scam is to gain access to the bank account. So that's the one scam they got. When they calling you through the phone to get the access to your bank account. See, I think that's the beginning of the scam, because that's going to lead to the bank you having to file fraud charges, because if they get access, you're going to file fraud charges. And then, the bank will suspend your card. And when they suspend your card, you got to wait for a new card. And while you waiting on a new card, they're going to be sitting up there billing you for days like you ain't in no contract. But your card got suspended because of the fraud. Or even if you just happen to come in there to update your form of payment because you got a new card, or you want to use a different card, they charge you like you didn't bring the car back according to your contract, and they charge you day by day. The full day by day. And it was notated on my account why they couldn't get the payment on the 8th. It was due to the fraud charges on the account. That's the scam. You get the motherfuckers to initiate it by contacting me through this app with the fake ride to get me on the phone to start getting information. Information, if you get enough of it to get into the account, it's going to lead to me calling the bank or the lock the card, and then the bank going to end up saying it's fraud, and they're going to have to suspend the card and send me another card, which leads you into the second part of your scam if the first part don't work with you getting access to the money and actually getting the money over the phone. The second part of the scam is, now when I got to order a new card, now you're going to sit up there and use your policy about updating your form of payment to bill me like I kept the car and I'm not even still in a contract. And this issue is about your method of how you got to be able to update your form of payment. This company's been stealing with me. I have a headache. I didn't make no money yesterday because I didn't even work yesterday. The day before that, I only made $55. Today, I didn't make nothing like what I should make because I got a headache. Every time I turn around, these motherfuckers is stealing from me. I'm coming out here trying to bust my ass to keep myself afloat, to keep my bills paid, to keep my rent so I can have a place to stay. And this motherfucking company I work for has been stealing from me.